Hello everyone, this is Senior from
Magni!
TGS Trades, and I'm here and I kind of promised you the Quest Druid deck. So here it is. Here's my draw. Like, everything's good. It's probably going to be either a Taunt Warrior or a Pirate Warrior, so that might be a really good card. That's a good card. That's a good card, so you can't deal with it. So let's move on. This deck is a lot of fun. I don't know how good it is yet. I tried a couple of them. Seemed okay.
Fly,
there you go. There you go. That's gotta die. What to do?
Beetle-berry.
Let's get that out there.
My favorite.
Oh, not exactly what I was looking for, but that's okay. That's gonna be a good one. If I get to turn 10, there you go.
Nice little raptors.
I mean, I don't attack early anyway, so I mean it's just not that big a deal to me. So he only do 2 damage. So we'll see how it goes from here. Time is my friend. So again, not a big deal. I have time. 4. Okay, we'll just sit out. Hopefully I get my healing spell, or I can start doing things.
Nice to meet you.
That's pretty good. You know what'd be really good right now?
Fight, Dragon!
And he's really wasting all of his stuff. So yeah, I'm okay. I can do 5. Take a lot to kill him. Actually, I can do 3 damage to something. Or 1 damage and draw a card. I'd rather do 1 damage and draw a card. That's a good card. Yeah, next turn that's good. So, yeah, next turn I'm good. I have 5. I can do 6.
Nice to meet
That's fine. I can adapt him hopefully for 3 health or 1+1. He's got to be running out. So like I said, a swipe right now would be good. Ooh. They'll take out 2 points. Well, let's save the swipe. We get some health back. Okay. That's going to protect me. That's going to some health back. As you see, pretty decent unless he has a card to destroy him. Still, I got a swipe still. That's pretty good. But I don't think it's going to save him. I mean, he's going to have to go through a lot. Next turn I have 6. So let's see how it goes. Ooh, gain an empty mana crystal. 17. I gain him an empty mana crystal. Do 4 to him, slow him up a little bit. Pop his bubble. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully now I have 8. So I could do that.
Get in there and fight, Dragon!
Like I said, I just want to survive, just long enough to get Settle a taunt out there. He's running out of options. There it is. Something with taunt.
The Ancient One calls.
Job's done.
And I got 14, not the best, but I'm starting to look pretty good here. I can do that one next.
Fly, Polly.
And he's gonna have to wipe his whole thing to kill him, yeah. Which is fine. I mean, I gotta hit next turn. He doesn't have too much there. That's gonna be great next turn. Alright, bring him out.
By the elements combined.
So there you go. He's gonna deal with 7/7 now. Okay. Then I'm gonna wipe his board. I mean, he can't do enough damage to me, I don't believe. Let's see what. Ooh.
My dreaming ends.
Public takeaway. Yep.
Power is mine.
Took away all of his people. So as long as he can't do 7 damage to me this turn, I'm gonna win. Cthulhu's.
One shot.
Yep.
One
That's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough. I mean, there you go. Okay, the deck worked pretty good. Now it's Fire Warrior, so it really works well against aggro. I've ran a couple decks. I think right now I'm 3 and 4, so it's pretty decent. I'll go through the build, keep this one short. Fun deck. It's okay. I don't know how well we'll do in rank play as you get deeper, but yeah, so we'll go over the deck. As you see, here's my curve. I have no 3s. Really don't need 3. If it's turn 3, I have a bunch of 1s. Or, the nice thing about Druid is, I could just heal, power, and pass. So 3s are yeah, not really that big a deal. So, but if you look here, mana, of course, innovate, you know, 2 of those, 2 scales, great card, because you take a lot of damage early. So turn 5, turn 6, whatever, if you don't have a mana boost way to get some good health back. Great with this guy, because now you got taunt, you know. Yeah, it's a good card. Of course, the quest. Of course, I have to be able to get 5s in case I have all my spells up and stuff. You know, hopefully I have him and can get a 5. Wild Growth, okay. Wrath. Wrath's a really good card. For 2 mana, does 3 damage. That by itself is decent. But if I go against, if I have one in my hand, I'm going against an aggro deck. A lot of aggro only has 1 health, so it draws a card. Gets me closer and closer. Yeah, really good card. Also, really great card when I get my quest, because it does 1 damage, draw a card. And as you know, the quest is summon that 8/8 that makes all your monsters 0. So yeah, if I can wind through my deck, great. Next turn, draw 0 mana, whatever, beast I got. Hopefully Cthulhu or something, which I do have Cthulhu in this deck. But yeah, it's a really great card. Swipe, of course, invaluable. Visions. Once again, this is a great card if you have it on turn 5. And you're not in any real danger because it does drop down the minions' cost. And as you can tell, most of my deck is minions. So yeah, just a strong card for this deck. I almost thought about taking this out for this, another one of these. You know, that's a tough choice. The reason I like this one is it draws 3 cards. This only draws 2, but lowers my minions' cost, which will get through my deck faster. Like I said, I haven't really tried it. This is the first day I had this build, so long neck, 5-drop, helps the quest, has an adapt, very cool. Works well with that one. Okay. Hopefully I'll have something like that. Oops, like that in my hand. So basically that's great. Okay. I do have Cthulhu in this deck. I ran a build with him in it. No Cthulhu. And I had a double up on a couple of the 6 and 7s. And I just decided that the deck was getting too hard to run. I needed to cut down the 6 and 7s a little bit. And I also wanted to, you know, if I get him and don't have Cthulhu, 3/3 to Cthulhu is awesome. So, yeah. And even if I do pull him out somehow, he is still a good card. Alright, we already went over the Warden. And once again, I have a lot of Beast. That's a Beast. You know, that's my main target for this one. Early on. If I get the second one, I'll show you my other main target, and it's just awesome. Alright, that's just basically to restore some health. Once again, this deck is a little slow in the beginning. Aggro decks, they hurt. So as you saw, that one was starting to hurt me. So, you know, 6 health and summon the 6 cost minion, not a bad deal. The build by Cthulhu, he's cheap, he's got decent mana curve on him. He's a 6-drop for 7/6. It's going to take most decks 2 cards to kill him. So they waste 2 cards on him. He helped me with my quest. That's awesome. Ancient of War. I mean, you know, what Druid deck doesn't run this card? He's just awesome. So he was one of the cards I was running 2 of. So, but yeah, this is a new one I put in there. I ran the first build with this at 2 and found it to be cloggy. Didn't really do the job I thought it would. So he was pulling out cards. Once he pulled this guy out, which makes him almost totally useless, other than the quest. But yeah, it's just not a... That one, perfectly fine, does a great job. Doomcaller, once again, decent mana curve, pumps my my Cthulhu, and if he dies, brings it back in the deck, which helps with the quest. Okay, so we go to Cthulhu. I mean, typical. He's already 6/6, and chances are I built him up. And if I haven't, get rid of some problems if I have to. This is the guy. I really want to draw for 0 and then draw her afterwards, so I can make 2 copies of him. It's just a quick finisher. And then of course, Unbound. This guy is fantastic if you drew a lot of spells and you're in a little bit of a world of hurt, and you know you got a lot of minions left in your deck. The only thing that stinks with him is if he pulls this guy out, which he does for some reason. He seems to like to pull that guy out, which kind of ticks me off. But yeah, it's a great card. If you mana ramp, I mean, if you were able to get a Wild Growth off, and you have this in your hand, and you have him in your hand, if you can get him out early, just a fantastic card for this deck. Like I said, it helps with that spell, helps with the quest. You know, gets an 8/8 out there. It's a lot quicker, and 0 mana, and hopefully you can do some drawing and just fill the board up with things they can't deal with. But that's the build. Seems to be pretty good. Seems to be decent. Like I said, that I think the swipe really saved me that turn. Then I drew him. Can deal with him. You know, just too much, and it really worked out. This card. Excuse me. If you don't have this card, it's a cheap make. If you're gonna play this deck, it's a really cheap make, and actually it's a good staple for a lot of decks. If you want to run the Miracle Druid with Jade, once again, you know, giving that guy the Auctioneer 1+1 and gaining some armor on it, and it's a spell, you know, it's gonna help your deck. It's going to help you move through those Jade cards a lot quicker. It's just a good card for Druid. Really good card. One of my favorites. But yeah, that's the build, and as you saw, it worked pretty well. Had a, you know, like I said, aggro, and you know that's the worst thing for me because I'm so slow in the beginning. I don't want to add stuff like this in it. I don't want to add Moonfire. I don't want to add Raven. What are ones? I don't want to add neutralize. Yeah. So, you know, I don't want to add these cards. The only one I wouldn't mind doing that one if I did have more beast. The beast count's not the greatest in this one. As you can see, I have my beast count with a Cthulhu build isn't great. You know, wow, I didn't realize he wasn't even a beast. Like I said, the beast count isn't great. So in this build, not good. But if you take out Cthulhu and put in a bunch of high rank, you know, 5 beasts. There are some 5 beasts out there. Let's see, let's go over here. Alright. I could just like this one. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's a great card for this deck. I almost thought about putting him in there. Once again, I you know, 3 damage. You know, in a deck that gets hurt a lot, that's not the best thing in the world. But that wouldn't be a bad card. Let's see. I think I have any other 5 beasts. Oh, I know there's one. I thought about putting him in there. The only reason why I don't, because he's a 4. If he was a 5, he would definitely be in there. But he's a 4. This one, no. I've seen some decks with this guy in it. It's just awful. That's just dumb. Yeah, this is the only one. If you really, especially if you're not going with the Cthulhu build, he is a really good card because he's stealth. So they're gonna have to do 5 damage across the board. But of course, if you have him out there, Priest is gonna Dragonfire. I mean, that's what it's going to be. And like I said, he's first cost. He's right, you know, 5/5/5. Not too bad. Like I said, if you don't want to do the Cthulhu, he's a really good card. Or if you want to substitute like this guy for him, that would not be a bad choice. This one here, the double adapt is just too good. So like I said, you know, a lot of people don't have this card. I really like in this deck because of him. I love pulling him out and then copy him. Where's he at? There you go. And then copy him with that guy. I mean, that's just, I mean, that's, if I have anything close to 10 health, I mean, next turn that's game for them. That's a lot of destruction that they can't deal with. Plus I'm drawing. So, yeah, that's That's the way to go. This guy's horrible. Let's see if there's any good 6th beast. I should just type in beast and be done with it. Nope. I mean, not bad. Because he's stealth. But once again, you know, for 6 mana, 2 cheap aerial spells and he's dead. Not worth it in my opinion. That's not a bad one. But he dies too quickly at 5. This you don't need. This I don't need. This, I actually had him in one of my builds. You know, the charge is really cool. Charge gets rid of some problems. And he is beefy. You know, once again, you don't want to do the Cthulhu build. He is a good one. At 9, he's a good one. He's also really good if you pull him out. Or you happen to grab him with visions. Then he becomes a 7 with 6/10 taunt. He can save your, you know, he can save you. This guy, he is a beast. He's really buffed. But once again, you really gotta start. You know, if you're gonna do stuff like that, you really need to go with that card. You know, that's a hard way to go. I tried to draw early. You know, Loot Hoarder, Wrath, whatever I could. You know, draw, and it does do the job of drawing. But the problem is, look what you're drawing. I mean, if you can't stop anything, you're dead. So I didn't like it. This build I kind of like. It's pretty decent. This is not the best deck in the world. I'm not gonna lie to you about this. It's a fun, decent deck to play. Great deck if it works. If you can get to turn 6 and you have him out, you know, chances are you're gonna do pretty good. But otherwise, slow in the beginning. Definitely, you know, definitely aggro, you know, can be a problem with this deck. Fast, very fast. I mean, Pirate Warrior gets the right draws, you know, turn 4, you're hurting, and you have nothing early to stop them really, unless you're lucky and get, you know, your swipe, a Wrath, and you draw into the swipe next turn. I mean, it's just a hard, it's a hard deck against, you know, against Warrior. I got lucky, I think. Excuse me, but yeah, not bad. I like it. The build, I didn't get a chance to put him out and redo him for 0, but it's nice to have it when it's there. But alright, that's my video, and I hope you enjoy it. Please comment if you have any ideas, especially on decks like this. You know, maybe there's something I'm missing that I didn't quite see that might help out the aggro. That's what I'm really looking for a comment on. But otherwise, you know, check out our Facebook page at tgs.com, or TGS Trades, and also check our website, tgstrades.com. We have Instagram. You know, if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic, we have TG Player, we have eBay. New exciting things are popping up every day. Just constantly moving forward with this company, and yeah. So go ahead and like us on Facebook, and you know, guarantee you it won't be a mistake. There's going to be we have some really big things planned out for that Facebook page, especially in correlation with the website later on, and maybe some giveaways. I mean, we're already doing one now for a gaming mat, so something else, you know, as we grow and grow, our little community is gonna, you know, it's gonna be full of players that know what they're doing. It's gonna be a good resource for not only Hearthstone but Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. So yeah, that's TGS Trades on Facebook, and or drop me a line here. All right, like, subscribe. I have another channel where I usually do deck profiles and pack openings on. It's all under TGS Trades. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and have a great night. Thanks.